Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to more Alchemy Factory. As the title says, we're going to try to get clay and stuff as soon as I can get this cursed thing to open. There we go, finally. Discord, you're being kind of a pain. Finally, reopened the shop. The reason I stopped last night, I was not feeling good. I'll be honest, like, probably 2 minutes after I said, okay, I'm going to call it here, my head was pretty much in the toilet. So it wasn't because of any. I didn't stop because of any other reason. I just figured you guys didn't want to hear me going bleh in case my headphones mic decided to be picked up on stream. You know, that would probably been really gross for you guys to hear. I feel much better today. Actually, technically, I ran outside and got sick, but as you can see, I got the iron sand going here. As you can see, I emptied out pretty much my inventory here. But as you can see, this works somewhat decent. The only reason why it's going so fast, it seems like it's going fast, is because I forgot to reset these. So I only needed 4 of these because I had 4 of these factory ones. I did not factor in for extra factory speed, which that should... I think that doubles like this, so I'd need double like of this machine. Like I'd have to have 2 of these things placed next to each other with 2 ethanols to make enough to keep up with the bronze rivets and the coins. As you see, it's made 90, and this is only made 8. This is only ran about 5 minutes, and as you see, that's all backlogged and still backlogged. Like only 5 minutes that's ran. So this, as we know, check. Big check. Big X. This one sucks for diamond making, but that's what we had to, for the love of. That's what we had to find out. So now we're going to that was close. Get a clay maker going real quick, which we're going to be able to use for our main save. Seriously. What is the point of going up? Have the security thing go up, like literally just went like that and scrolled up. When I decided to scroll down, oops. So we're gonna get clay going real quick and bricks because, as you know, we both need both of those. So we'll get the clay bricks going real quick, and then we are gonna open up shop, get shop going. I still need to work on. Okay, rivets are done. I still need to work on a juniper. And when I get to that part, though, that's where I'm going to start crafting like the blueprint here in sandbox mode. Now, I'm not going to do it now because I don't need it. Because I'm nowhere near. Like I said, we're starting all from scratch, so we're going to have to start all the way from the bottom. Yeah. The bottom. I don't know if I don't think I got potions being crafted. Bandages. I did need to. I want to make a bandage machine, but excuse me. But like I said, we're gonna get clay and we're gonna get bricks going. That's it. We're gonna start the base after that. Small wooden gears. That's way old. That was the first project I worked on. Okay, so clay. All right, we want to make not 240, 120. Per minute, because we're going to have a well, we're going to try to make one that's 120 a minute. Okay, actually, yeah, so 8 assemblers, so 120 divided by 8 would be, let's see, that would mean the assemblers making 15 per minute. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set this to 15 per minute, the blueprint. I'm using the as you guys know, I use that program. Let me just swap over to that real quick. As you know, I'm using the project planner here. Oh, a second, I showed it on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube, not Twitch. I wanted both, but I forgot. So there you go. As you can see, we're doing the project planner. We've got set to clay. We've got 15 per minute. So to make 120 of these bad boys, right? We want to do 120 a minute for our belts, match our belt speed. We're going to need 8 table saws, 24 stone crushers, 16 crucibles, 96 grinders into 16 grinders, because we're going to have all this grinding into sand. Goes in the assembler. Boom. This, as you know, makes charcoal. Charcoal goes to that. Goes charcoal powder into assembler. Boom, we got clay. But right now, for what we need, we only need 15 per minute. But that is for clay. But now I'm going to either make 2 machines, or I'm going to make one that's going to work and make bricks also, because I think bricks is just one extra step. As soon as I find it. Sorry about that. A little tired today. Clay powder. Ah, here we go, bricks. So again, set this for 15 per minute. That should be what we need in a kiln. So we need 1.5, so 2 kilns would need 1 assembler. So yeah, we could do that. So what we'll do is we'll make this build here. That's going to make our clay. We're going to set up an overflow box for making our various stuff. Our advanced fertilizers, stuff like that. Then we'll have overflow box for the bricks. So I'm glad to see it's kind of the same basic steps. So we need 1 table saw, 3 of the Okay, I can't deny that's not cool looking. I actually kind of want to decorate my base with some of those. That looks kind of neat. So, crap, lost my train of thought. Okay, 3 crushers. Okay. So, technically, we can cheat on the stone crushers because we have a stackable BP for that, actually. I hit Q, thank you. Iron smelter. Let's see. That we're going to delete. That I don't know if this... Okay, that I made, so yeah. Okay, I gotta remember. If I put poop, it means I'm referring to fertilizers, so that means I made the blueprint. I kind of made it. Each blueprint unique to my own style, so I know. So where is it? Alright, let's just put stone. Okay. Let's see. I need 3, so I could technically go... So I want to try to keep this like this one, because it's the basic one, as small as possible. So if I can just get this to match up to there. Now, 2 of these and like 4 of these equals 1 block. So I want to keep this within like 2 blocks. Did I make a stackable saw? I don't think so. I think what I can do is, copy this. Might as well, because I want this all to be level, even Stevens. Set U for wood. And then bomb. Okay. So that's gonna be stone. We need. Okay, I did read that right. I was like, am I reading that right? 12 grinders? Yes, I am. So that means 3 per 1 here. Wait. Hold on a second. If I need 3 grinders and I need 12 grinders, that makes no sense. I mean, oh wait, no, that makes sense. Hold on, I need 4 grinders per 1. Okay. Brain fart. So let's get this as close as possible. 1. No, that's a little too close. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Yeah, no matter how I look at that, it's going to look funny as shit. Okay, I'm going to go with my usual 3. I know it says 4, but that just looks so stupid. I mean, technically I could do 6. Actually, no, I could do that. 2 stacks of 6, yeah. Then have them feed into it. That could, whoops. That could work. God dang it. Not bulk clone. Delete. Thank you. Alright, so we need 12, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, probably could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then each one of these run into 4. That's going to look so funky, but I'm going to deal with it. Alright, that proceeds to make stone, and then we need 1 assembler. I have no idea why I said my words there for a sec. Assembler, there we go. Okay, so we want this to be like over. Wait, no, I need to get the kiln. 2 crucibles, 2 grinders. So instead of 2, I want to try 3, but I'm trying to do good to stick by this recipe because where's my kiln? Still need to figure out fuel for that. Okay, so we'll do it like that one. That way we can have the coin coming back, fuel come on around, boom, like the last one. I was like, why am I walking so slow? Yeah, I might have a look at it. That looks weird. Just 1, 2. So against my better judgment, I'm just going to do 3 because that just seems so fucked up. I'm not going to deny it. Okay, that goes up there. That goes grinders. Then we need to make our little platform for our fuel, which come just along like so. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll put like this, yeah, ahead of time. That way when I BP this sucker, I won't be like, oh, what was that for step for? I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that step for. Do that. Come on. There's the blocks. Then that. Okay, now here comes the pain. Whoops. Because we gotta go like so. Then we'll put. Where's the assembler? Here we go. I was like, where's the assembler? Oh, no. Assembler, the processor. No, yeah, it's assembler. I think it was processor. Okay, so we set this. Clay, here we go. Alright, so that's going to 60 per minute, 30 per minute there. And this makes, I think, 5 per minute. So 15, I mean, 5, 10, 15, I don't know. Bringle burr. 2 grinders, makes 30 per minute. Okay, so this is going to overproduce a little extra. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth between the project planner, so if I see you stretching. Oh, I felt that one. Oh, my ribs popped. And you hydrate. Yeah, knocking on heaven's door. I know what that reference is to. Good song, I might add. No, what was I doing? Right, assembler. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. And then come out here. Yeah. Because we want an overflow box. Which we're not going to... Actually, you know, for our purposes, that should be more than enough. We don't need like a really big surplus overflow box. So not till we get to making the storage chests. Oh, wrong one. You know, I completely forgot that I needed a kiln here. No, I want to do... No, it was... Pun of knocking anyone... Oh, ha, wise guy. There's a song called Knocking on Heaven's Door, too, so that's why I thought you meant that one. Alright, and then we set you to make bricks. And then to feed in said bricks, we go like so. Of course, I would be one block off. Go figure. And of course, say what we'll do here. As we'll go like so. That way that feeds in fuel. This is going to be a massive BP and a massive pain in the keister trying to get enough fuel to it, but I should be able to get a couple of the log machines going. I want to say that's high enough. Yes, thank God. Okay. Oops. There we go. And then we'll go to out here. And then where the box. There you go. Box there. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Come on. There you go. So there's our overflow for our bricks. So we got that going. One thing I did forget is we do need to get potions. Because potions are one of the main things. So FH clay and bricks. Where's bricks? Put the brick icon, and then we'll put 15 per minute. The reason why I say 15 per minute is because this machine is only going to make 15 per minute. Saying that's 10 per minute, but you know what? That'll work. It's only going to make like 15 clay per minute, but that's what we worked around. Working around. Okay, so I need potions and lotions. I couldn't resist. We need this monstrosity too. I think. For some reason, this keeps setting it to 10. I don't know why it sets to 10 units per minute. I only want 1 unit per minute, which is still massive to make one of these bad boys a minute. But you know what? That's okay. All right, so this is going to be changed to potions. Haven't gotten there. Here we go. Here on potions. So come out wherever you are. So 5 and 3 respectively. So 3. So what we'll be able to do is what we'll do. I mean, is we'll put. So we need 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So. Okay. 3 flex it is. So what we'll do is we'll make this so it can be stacked if need be. Because something tells me later on we're going to need extra potions. Especially for making bandages. And sage. Technically, we're gonna have this put on a platform because we want this to be like we're gonna have this pretty much. What I want to do is raise this up 1 block high. That way, we got the coins coming through, and then the first. No, we need 2 high. Cause I forgot coins, fuel, and then fertilizer. So these are what, 3 wide? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 high, so it matches up with that. I'm a roasting myself on my own fire. There we go. So this will be matching up right where the fertilizer comes in. And we'll probably just keep this going. I mean, we need 5 grinders for the sage, 5 for the flux. Again, we'll just go 6. I mean, why not? Or, well, we'll probably put like 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. Hey, wait a second. I was like, wait a second. Something out right here. That's 5 plots. That's supposed to be 5. That's supposed to be 3. So 2, 4, 6 there would be fine. The other's not. I was like, wait a second. Something not right. This one's going to be tricky, though. I figure get the basic stuff so we can just go straight back into the auto cash register, start feeding our belts, getting food, our stuff going, money-wise, stuff like that, money, fuel, all that jazz. So let's see if I do 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Actually, we'll just do 3 all across the board. There should be more than enough grinders going. Because the last blueprint I used, which was for potions, it had 3 of each going. And that was keeping up a pretty decent amount. Alright, so there we go. And if this bad boy keeps up enough, we will definitely make this into one that we can use for bandages for our dispatch portals. It's going to be kind of 90% of our main income. We're going to make a massive bandage machine. We want about 80 per minute. What's it? I think it's like 800 a day limit is. So we're going to try to make a machine that's going to produce that many bandages. That way we can max that out every day and get a decent amount of coinage out of that. And get that started. Okay, so that goes... Okay, that becomes all that. Then goes grinder, assembler. 2 grinders. Okay. I'd say... But, I feel like the math checks out on that. Seems kind of sus there for a minute, but math could be right. I mean, I could only need 2 assemblers. Okay. Now the tricky part, getting these assembled. Okay, I might want to get this so it's like 1 block at least. Okay, there we go. Well, it's not gonna be a 1 plot, but I'll do my best. All right, so we're gonna need this, like so. Shoot. Damn. So I do have to make this a little bit bigger because I don't have enough room to pipe in everything. Yeah. 2 blocks more should do. That should give me, ow, my ear. Should give me more than enough room. There we do it like that, and then I guess like that. That'll work. So 2 there, I guess, and I feel like that should be balanced out, but hey, this side knows better than I do, so okay. And then actually, I was like, I'm missing one. Actually, you know what? I just might combine these into one. Like have it kind of split off, actually. That way everything gets even. Like I said, I really want to put a 5th one. 6. God damn it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that anyway. I want to put like a 6th one just for a little extra overclocking. And then a 4th one on the end. That way it's all even and it won't drive me nuts, because I'll be looking at this like I want to balance this out evenly. At the same time, I'll be like, son of a, you know. I'll be cussing and swearing up a storm. There. I'll still go with the 2 that it requires, because that should be more than enough. Because now I can do 3 of each into each machine, which won't drive me as nutty. Because I don't know, that was just driving me nutty. It's you, and you. And you. We're going to take you, move you down here, so you're right smack in the center for those 3. Now those 3 go feeding into that, and then we want one of these here. Go like that, but we need... And then those 3 will feed like so into that. Then we add the extra one over here. So 2 go into one, 2 go into another. That should produce more than enough, because otherwise, I don't know why the odd numbers just drive me wacko right now. Oh, all right. I have to use the bathroom. How's it kind of have to go? You know what? It has to go. It has to go. Okay, I'm back, folks. Nature Calls with a bullhorn. Yeah, that is. And I don't mean Ace Ventura Nature Calls either. Funny movie, but that's not what I meant. Okay, so that's that. And that. This one, and this one. This is going to be the fun part. And I actually forgot because I ran it all the way over here, but that's not where I want it. Because I want to move this one. We'll go back here. But, nope, we'll go back there, but I want it to be like that. It ain't gonna be the prettiest, but you know, I'm not expecting it to look pretty. That'll flow up into here. Go there. That, of course, oops. Flow the opposite direction to here. Set you to make potions. Then you to make potions. Boom. What we'll do is probably a 2-block or 3 best. 3 seems like it'd be a better option. That way we have room for overflow chests. Plus it would put it close enough for the catapults to hopefully launch it onto shells. So I want to kind of run them together. Okay, again, don't need a big overflow at the beginning, not unless we're building like a closet. Then we'll put like the big shelves, have that fill up. This is gonna go across. This will go across the street though for that. Oh, ew. So like that. Not gonna fight with it, but okay, you know what? Potions are done. We can open up shop. Best part is we can run this even without the advanced ones. No, put green potions. At least I'll have like a little thing above saying healing potion, stuff like that. Alright, so that's all done. Cool. We got the basics of the basics done. The only thing we haven't gotten is more pestos, which probably should. Yeah, well, yeah, I should do that actually. Well, I'm thinking of that because that is one of the main things we're gonna need at the beginning to at least sell. We got iron nails, I believe, set up. I hope. We got rope. I know linen thread we don't, but we can come back to this stuff and make blueprints for those later. More pestle should be like a small build, so there it is. 15 per. Yeah, 4 stone crushers into 5 processors. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll be honest, folks. I think I'm gonna go 5 crushers, just because you know, it says I need 5 processors, so why not? I mean, I should be making enough. I mean, actually, that takes 5, 4 processors, so probably 5 stone crushers to 5. Yeah, 5 to 5. Might as well make it easier on me. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. And then it's just basic stone. I can just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'll do is I'll cut this down because I'm not going to need this giant one just yet. So we'll make this a blueprint, but we'll call this mortar and pestle. Still don't see how that makes 15 in a minute, but okay. Yeah, we'll just call it mortar. That works. Not being lazy, I just don't know how to spell mortar and pestle, so what we'll do is we'll place this, and then for the beginning, we'll call it beginner plot, we'll do this. Because my massive machine, as you saw down there, for the gears is going to be kind of a pain too, so I was mostly basing off all those for later. So this would be there. Starter mortar. Like, we're not going to go ham. First floor is going to be a logistics floor where everything's going to come down and then head out to where it needs to go. Huge shout out to a girl I was playing this game with. She actually gave me the idea for that. Let me see if I can find her name once I get X. I'm in her channel right now. I don't know. Raiku. She actually gave me the idea of building a logistics floor, which basically this is the second floor. This would be my logistics. Then I'd up above start building my actual factory and have everything being shipped down here. One thing she suggested is I do this. Yeah, it's pretty much take out like all these along the edge here. Yeah, pretty much all the way across the factory while having support. And then let's say, okay, I have like my wall here. I'm like, okay, I don't want anybody, just put. Okay, I might fix that. It's like my complete wall. And then like on the back, I have my shelves for my items and stuff like that. So actually, I might actually be able to just do the center one here. Have conveyor belts come on down here, like so. Like, have it like this, just going. Like, technically it'd be up against the wall, but no, actually that could work, because that gives me, never mind, that could work. What the fuck? Because that'll give me plenty of space to work with. Yeah. I mean, technically I have it like against the wall here, like this, pretty much. And I hope that's against the wall. But my idea is, like, what I'm seeing in my head is having a wall of nothing but those, with each product coming down going its separate direction. Alright, let me just get this correct so I can show you guys my idea that I had while watching her. So, like, you got your second wall here, right? Have it like that. And then, because she was messing around, and she's like, well, I tried to do this, and as you can see, it didn't work. It only works like that. And I was like, hey, that gives me somewhat of an idea. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, well, I said, somewhat. The idea, unfortunately, is not going to pan out the way I planned, because you can see there, it's take about more room. I was like, why can't we just put wooden blocks, like, here or something, like next to it, I thought, but now I can see in this mode, that's not gonna work. And if I use this, like, I want it work for what I want it to do. Bugger. Like, it'll work for what I want it to do, which is this. Pretty much take one of, have up a catapult. And where are you? Here you are. Run one of these. Have it connected to like this. Actually, can I move that up more? Alright, so pretty much, say there's a floor there. Have like a little mini catapult that connects. Come on, where are you? There you go. Now connects to this. Boom, fires off item and goes down to its respected spot. Then same on this side, pretty much do that. But, or actually, I could do it like this. Have a bunch of these all connected like that. That could work actually. That gives me an idea. So yeah, let's get back to the main menu and get our shop going. Can't say first shop because it's been multiple shops. Mostly because I have had very bad luck. Okay, we want standard mode. We'll call this Yeah, I know. Sun Wukong's Factory. We won't turn on multiplayer because I'm just so sick of people like shitting on my ideas. Be like, oh, like Primo. I know he just just the way he was like, dude, what is this mess? That kind of hurt. Of course, we'll unlock that because we want that. Right. Need to unlock table saw. Need a grinder, the conveyor belts, and storage. Okay, that's all unlocked. So we will probably do like a floor, like we usually do, a little floor here. About 3 of those down, that way. And of course, to get started, we don't really need a lot of these. So we'll just put like, I don't know, wow. That'll make the two. What makes the gears feed into, and then the other one here is going to go into a chest to the side for regular planks, and then have one there for the planks. Well, not the planks, but the gears, so we can just start processing these bad boys, getting this sold. Okay, I was like, wait, oh, I grabbed one log. So first thing we're going to do right off the rip, because I keep forgetting to do it. Fudge. I know. I was like, fudge, never mind, but thank God those are unlocked. Okay, I was a little concerned. I was like, is my money not going down? I was a little worried because I was like, uh-oh. I thought I broke the game somehow. I was like, oh, nuts. That kind of made me worried. Alright, so we got those. We got... Oh, shoot, I can't build the stackable one. Shoot. So I know you're probably thinking, but you really should put more than one log on there. Well, I'm trying to conserve money right off the bat because buying 3 takes a crazy amount of coins. And I'm trying to be as conservative as possible so that I can get ahead right off the bat. Because otherwise, I've learned you just pretty much fuck up. We'll start researching that. We'll unlock that and that to get the mortars. That to start making those. We'll put a little small one over there to make small gears, which we'll sell, and we'll stock this up. I forgot how slow this can be at the beginning when it's just like I'm gonna try experiment a 1-to-1 ratio. Like it might not actually work out that way. Hold on. World. Let's see, my device production speed is 100. I get 60 per minute, so it's producing more than I'm getting for belt speed. So probably a 2-to-1 ratio is what I probably need for that. Like everybody keeps saying that's a 2-to-1 point ratio, so I'm thinking they might be right. So main quest, submit. can't really build that because... Wait, oh. I was like, I can't really build that because of... Come on. Of all this needing to be unlocked. Do 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 do. How long does it gonna take? That I was about to say. All right, so there's that. Well, I don't think I got. I know I did have a rope, but I need to unlock a few things. I think before I can use my rope maker. So unlock you, and okay, you're unlocking. Cool. So I need this. Into you. And then straight into you. Whoops. Right. Of course I need large gears for that. I completely spaced. Right, you make small gears, and then you're going to feed into a box, starter box yourself. That way I can feed it into machines. I need 1 log and 2 of you because, like I said, I don't want to spend any money if I don't have to. Of course, the main thing is rope, which I'm not prepared to set up rope just yet. I don't think I can even make my rope machine, can I? I think I've used rope mega machine. Yeah, I used steel, didn't I? Oh, fuck. I goofed, but you know what? That's okay. So, where is it? Where's it? Haha. Right, I need to set up mortar and pestos. Mortar pesto. I'll do probably 2 of those for mortar pestos. Actually, not. 1 should be fine. And of course, we'll put 1 spot in between. We'll just do it like this. That way I get some in there from half and half. You're going to create more pestos.